welcome to day one of our NVC reset for more self-connection, self-love, and joy in your life. If you haven't watched the intro, do that first. I'll link it up here and also below in the description box. Do that first and then come to this video. So what we're going to do on this very first day with you is we're going to round off the year behind you with some pride, sense of pride, and we're going to look at the year ahead of you and create some purpose and joy for that. You're going to need two things. One is this sheet that maybe you've already downloaded. There's only one sheet you need to download, so if I mention that, you know that that's the same old sheet you maybe already had. But if you haven't done it yet, just click here above. I also put it again in the description box as well. Do that first because we're going to need that. And secondly, you need something to write on, whether it's your phone or maybe you want to get a special notebook. I mean, again, remember what I said in the first video, no perfectionism. So if it's just a piece of paper, fine, do whatever works for you. But maybe you enjoy making a kind of a ritual out of it, having a special notebook. So whatever works for you. So our first step is that you're going to think of one thing that you're proud of in the year that's behind you. Just one thing. And put it in the comments of this video so we can sort of, well, at least I and hopefully other people will also cheer you on for that. And also write it down for yourself in, your notebook or whatever you got. So do that right now. Now, secondly, we're going to look at the year ahead of you, and we're going to look at one need that you're going to center in that year. Maybe you have all sorts of, goals in your life at the moment, or you set some new goals, but we're just going to make it very simple and pick one abstract need. And for that, you're going to need the sheet that you have downloaded, and you scroll down. Don't go to the feelings, but go to the needs. By picking one abstract need, there is a higher chance that you will have a sense of satisfaction, because if you have, for example, a goal that you want to get a new house, you want to get a relationship, that's not entirely in our control, right? There can be factors that might make it not happen, So having an abstract need that can be met in 1,000 ways. It can be met today. I promise you, it can be met today. And we're going to look at that as well, how to do that. And so oftentimes when our abstract needs are being met, we already experience a sense of satisfaction, a sense of gratitude, a sense of hope. And then all those other things will fall into place more easily. And so what I want you to do is, before you look at the sheet, make sure you have it there, but just close your eyes for a second and let's just center ourselves a little bit. So we pick, the need that is really the most calling you, right, for this year. So close your eyes. Just take a breath in and out through your mouth. And one more time, in and out through your mouth. Last time, biggest breath you took all day. And out with a deep sigh. Okay. Shake yourself a little bit. Sometimes I'm just inventing things on the spot, people. Just trust me. Just bear with me. We need to shake a little bit. Okay. So grab your sheet, put it in front of you, and see what your eyes are pulled to right away. Do it right now. Don't think about it. Do it right now. If you notice that you're doubting after your eyes go somewhere, that's okay. Sometimes our mind is like, yeah, but I don't like that need. I don't like that word. I don't want to need appreciation. I don't want to need attention. I don't want to need love. Whatever it is that your eyes fell on. My eyes, I'll tell you, my eyes fell on tranquility, which I find hard to pronounce. And just for that reason, I was like, what is that actually, tranquility? But my body knows. My body knows what that feeling is, or that sense of tranquility is like. So trust that whatever you need, you saw first, and that you sort of, your eyes sort of went to, that is it. Now, I usually pick one need for my years, but somehow this year I felt that I needed a second one, and I just decided to offer you that as well, to have one need that is really like the main focus, and then a little like sidekick to it. I saw it like as some sort of sidekick, like you have a big motorbike and then you have that little side area where there's a little seat for someone as well. Maybe something like that. So have a look again and just pick whichever one you like as your little sidekick need for the coming year. Now our third and last step is a little phrase that I found and that I think is extremely helpful in sort of keeping up the good spirits, because a year ahead is a long time, right? And we want to keep up the good spirits as you sort of work towards or walk towards getting your main needs met, this main need and the sidekick. So the sentence is, or what you're going to do is, whenever you notice the need is getting met in the smallest ways. So for example, I had tranquility, right? And yesterday I found a song on YouTube that had such a tranquility, and it was so calming. I've been listening to it for hours also this morning. And so when something small like that happens, say to yourself and say to the universe, as it were, or if you believe in God, it can be anything. It can be your own higher self, you know, or your body, whatever you feel comfortable with. But say to that entity, thank you, more please. Okay, so if you like, write down the sentence, remember this. Every day, whenever your need gets met, say out loud or in your head, you know, I'll leave that up to you. Thank you, more please. So I hope for you that you're going to get a lot of thank you, more please in the coming weeks already. So a couple of last things for today. Comment what you're proud of the past year and your 2 needs in the comments. If you want to support the channel, like this video, that really helps to put it out there to more people. Tomorrow we'll be back, of course, with day 2, and we're going to look at some blocks that might be, some things that might be blocking you getting to those 2 needs that you just picked. So I'll see you tomorrow, sending you lots of love.